Okay, so I'm gonna be starting out with this eyeshadow palette. Let me wipe it down because it's a little dirty. It's like stained with makeup. So I'm gonna be starting out with this Milani Pure Passions palette. I purchased this last month and oh, I love this palette. Like, I've been using it non-stop. So I'm gonna start out with this first shade here. And we're just gonna go in. I already did my eyebrows off camera, and this is the brow pencil I've been loving for the month of November, so definitely recommend that. Now I'm just gonna be going in with this shade. Like, I've been obsessed with this palette. Like, I have not put it down. I have not used anything else lately. Like, this is the only palette I've been using. Definitely recommend it. Like, I love the range of warm tone shades in this palette. So I've been doing a lot of bronzy warm eyeshadow looks. So I don't know, hopefully this month I will switch it up to a different palette, but this palette, I have been obsessed with it. Like, for the month of November, it's just amazing. I love the color scheme in this. Like, these are just shades that I always gravitate towards. Now for the next shade, I'm gonna be taking this shade here and applying that in the outer third of the eye and the inner third as well. And then I kind of like to drag it over the top a little bit. Right now we're about to go and have lunch, so I'm gonna do my makeup so I can go have lunch with my man. You see how pretty this shade is? Oh, I just love it. And then I'm gonna go back in with that first shade, or that first brush, and just blend out the edges of this shade that we just placed down, just to marry the shades. But I've been super obsessed. Like, I just love this eyeshadow palette. Like, I feel like it's super amazing. Hopefully my husband doesn't rush me through this, because where we're going is about an hour drive away from home. So then I'm going to take this shade here and I'm going to deepen up the outer third. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take both of the shades at the end. So these two shades, I'm going to take them and just use them both in the outer third, just to deepen it up, going in circular motions. But you see how easy they like just blend together. Like, I just love them. I just love this palette. Sorry, I've been like MIA. I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff these past few weeks. Like, it's been crazy, but hopefully I can get it together and just start filming more videos. It's just sometimes we go through things in life, and we gotta just try to figure out how to just sometimes roll with the punches and get through it, through whatever it is we're going through. So yeah, but anyway, so I'm gonna go in with this middle shade on the top row. I'm gonna take that all over the center of the lid, and I'm just gonna use my finger and dab it in the center of the lid. I feel like this shape is stunning. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. I am gonna smoke out the lower lash line, but that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. So the liner that I've been using a lot this month, well, we're now in December, but the liner that I've been using a lot lately is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner, and this one's in black. I think this is like the only color they have, if I'm not mistaken. This is a really good matte black eyeliner. I think it's like $18, pretty pricey. I don't mind paying the $18 for it. I just feel like it's really tiny to pay that much money for a liner, but it works, so whatever. I'm used to more of like the little tiny brushes, like in the e.l.f. eyeliner. I like the e.l.f. eyeliner brush. Like, I like brushes like that instead of like these felt tip ones or whatever, but I can work with it. So, and it's the only thing I've been using for the month of November, so why not just use it and put on some lashes. And we are gonna move on. So these are the kind of lashes like I've been loving, like more natural looking lashes. So whatever lashes you have that are natural looking, I love these. I love these lashes. I feel like they work super well with any kind of look, because I mean, if you do a dramatic eyeshadow look and you use these lashes, they're not going to cover up what you did on your eyes. So I feel like they're perfect. And then I also feel like they're perfect for a more simple like look, like if you were just wearing like your, you know, a natural look or whatever, you can always go in with these same lashes, like this style of lashes, and I feel like they're gonna work just as, they're gonna look stunning. Like, they're not gonna look like they're too much. Like, they're gonna look really pretty. And I don't know, I just love like lashes like this because they work, you know, they work with any kind of look. Like, I feel like if you're gonna do a soft glam, or if you're gonna do more of a natural look, or even a dramatic look, I feel like they work for all that. So definitely recommend these lashes, or lashes in this kind of style. So I also have been loving these tweezers with the little bent edge there. Like, I love these to just apply my false lashes. I feel like they work pretty good. So those are the eyes, guys. I feel like they look really pretty. Another thing I have been loving this month, or the month of November, that I've been using a lot is the Wouldn't You Know by Wet n Wild, and it's just a brown liner, and I've been using that instead of using a black liner. So I've been using this liner just to line my lashes, my waterline, or whatever you want to call it. I've been using that to, instead of using a black eyeliner. Now for the face, I have been using the, so let me show you what I used. Okay, so to hydrate my skin, I've been using the Nuance by Salma Hayek, and it's the Renewed Radiance Dark Spot Corrector. I've been using that one a lot lately, and then I just go in with this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright eye cream, and I use this underneath my eyes because I still have a lot from when I purchased it. Like, this stuff really goes a long way. Like, a little bit goes a long way, and it really does hydrate underneath your eyes. So I don't know why my eye looks off or something. I think I need to take my lash off and fix it. But anyways, so what I do is I go in with a little bit of the primer putty, and I'll place it like in the areas where I have like more larger pores. And a little on my chin and my forehead. I do have a fine line there. To clean up underneath my eyebrows, I did use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This I have been using a lot the month of November. So this is a really good concealer, and I also use it for my under eyes. The foundation that I have been using is the Fit Me foundation. And I just like to dot it on the face and work section at a time, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is a really good drugstore foundation, and I feel like it gives you such a pretty look to the skin. And I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender and push it into the skin. I like this foundation because it makes you, it gives you like a skin like finish to the skin. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It's just nice and light. Like, it's a medium. You can definitely build it up if you want to. I like to usually just do one layer of this foundation. Because I like, lately I've been liking just more of a, like, more of a natural skin like look, so I haven't been doubling up on layers of foundation or anything. So, and then of course the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I've been loving this, and I've just been using this underneath my eyes to conceal any darkness. Oh. I feel like that's okay there. Now I'm just gonna go in with the, I've been using these two palettes for the face lately. Ooh. The Park Avenue Princess and the Shade and Light. This one's like super old. This one, it came out a while back, and that's what the shades look like. I love this one. I don't know, a lot of people don't really like it, or I've seen reviews where people don't really like think too much of it, like they're like, oh, it's okay or whatever. But I know that I like it, so I use it. And what I'm doing is just mixing these two shades in the Kat Von D palette, and I'm just using that to set my under eyes and also to brighten them. And I do like this powder. I feel like it's a good formula. It doesn't make me look like super dry underneath the eyes. Well, of course, because I've been hydrating too, but hydrating my skin with, you know, some products at night. But these are just, this is just what I've been loving. And then I like to go in with the center shade, and I like to just kind of use it like a bronzer to warm up the skin. And I just go ham. I like this. I feel like it's perfect, a perfect shade. And that's pretty much how I do it. Like, I just go in like that. And then I've been loving the Believe Beauty blush, and this one's in High Tea, and I just like to dust this on the apples of my cheeks. For highlight, I have been using the Wet n Wild Golden Flower Crown, and I've been just dusting this on the highest points of my cheeks. Sometimes I'll take it above the brow bone. I mean above the brow bone, above the brow here. But we're not going to be extra today. We're just going to add somewhat of a glow. I mean, I still want a little ham, but that's okay. And then, like, if I feel like I need to set my face, I like to go in with the Wet n Wild translucent powder, and I'll just go over like the areas. Even if I have like bronzer and blush on already, I still go in and I just dust it all over. But I feel like my skin doesn't need it right now, and plus it's like a little chilly outside, so that kind of helps with like not having to wear extra powder throughout the day or whatever. And then for the lips, I have been loving, I've been switching it between a couple of, or a few products, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab those real quick. So I have been loving the KKW lipstick. This one's in nude. This is a nude and it's in cream. I've been loving this one, and I pair it with this, where's my, oh, it's right here. I've been using the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in Sugar and Spice. So I love these two together. I've been doing a mixture of that, and then I switch it up and I'll use a mixture of the NYX lip liner in Coffee with NYX London, or with the Live Glam Kiss Me matte liquid lipstick in Honey Bun. So I just been switching it in between these nudes. Okay, so my camera turned off, but anyways, I did go in with the NYX in London, the NYX soft matte lip cream in London, and then well, you saw what I used to lip line. Now for the lower lash line, I just went in with this shade here, the center shade, and I just smoked that underneath the lash line, and this is what it looks like. Now I don't know if you guys watch Sochi Carmona here on YouTube, but One of her subscribers, I had seen that they commented that this mascara is really good, and I've had it for a while. I just never have used it, but I've been using it these past couple of weeks, and I do like it. I feel like it kind of reminds me of the Voluminous mascara from L'Oreal, Voluminous or whatever, however you say that. Forgive me if I'm butchering it, but it kind of reminds me of that mascara. So this one's a lot cheaper than the L'Oreal Voluminous, and I really like it. So that's it. Like, that's pretty much what I have been using to set my face. I've been using the Coconut Essence Hydro Mist from Pacifica, and I just spray a little. I don't go out crazy. Okay, maybe that wasn't a little, but still. And then you can press it in or let it dry, fan it, however you want to. It doesn't, it's really all personal preference. And that's it. Alright, you guys, so that's pretty much it. Those are all the products that I have been loving for the month of November. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys in my next video.